guys, so today's adventure, we're driving up to Kentucky Falls. I'm with Kimber and Clark, but it's socially distanced because of COVID, so we're driving 3 separate cars up, and we got a little caravan going up the road. It's gonna be a fun time. We've never been to this waterfall, and we're stoked to see what it has.
I've never been to this waterfall before, but Clark says it looks really, really nice, so I'm really excited. We're gonna get some good photos, get some good video. Sage and Clark are currently driving in their own separate cars as we arrive, but once we get there, we'll kind of link up and go from there. We just found Clark and Sage, and so we're gonna have Clark lead us through the next section, and that way we don't get lost here on these back roads.
Hey guys, so we just arrived at the trailhead for Kentucky Falls, and we are really kind of in the middle of nowhere. This is a pretty incredible old growth forest, and some of the trees here are easily 6-8 feet wide, and probably have been here for maybe 100, 200, even 300 years. So part of the beauty of these waterfalls is beyond the water itself is actually the forest.
First look at the waterfall. So to my disappointment, I also realized I forgot my tripod. So I'm setting up my my shots on my backpack here. Wow, this waterfall is huge. Can't believe I've never heard of this waterfall before today. We just left the first falls, and we're walking along the trail here towards the second falls. In total, there are 3 falls we're going to see on this little trail here. There are 2 more to go.
Finally, at noon, we're seeing the sunshine. We're so deep in this canyon that we weren't getting any before. But we're getting close to the second waterfall, so this is a good way to warm us up before we get wet all over again. Dang, so we just got to the second 2 waterfalls, and I'm kind of in disbelief. I had no idea any of these existed, and the lower Kentucky Falls has 2 falls, and both of them are huge. They're both easily as impressive as the upper Kentucky Falls. I've been to Silver's Falls State Park, Sahaley Falls, Multnomah Falls, all the major falls in Oregon that are famous, but each of these could stack up against any of the other falls in Oregon, and there are 2 of them below the main falls. It's incredible.
I just got done taking some photos. Sage is currently working on a few himself. You really couldn't ask for a better place to take photos. However, as I said before, we both left our tripods at home, so unfortunately are not able to get perfectly steady shots like we'd like. So because of the moisture, we are having to clean our camera lens after every single shot. I guess that's just kind of part of the package here in Oregon, but definitely makes for a little bit more complicated filming. Without a doubt, these are some of the coolest waterfalls I've ever seen in Oregon. One of the things I really like about these waterfalls and their placement is that it creates a huge cavern-like feel to this whole little area. So we're just leaving the waterfalls now. Those are easily some of the best waterfalls I've ever seen in Oregon. And that was an absolute treat to be able to film those.
We're lucky to live in such a beautiful state where you can just drive an hour from your house and be completely immersed in rainforest and walking from waterfall to waterfall. That's something unique about Oregon. It has, I think, the highest density of waterfalls of any state in the US. So it really is the waterfall state. The crazy thing is, we're still not in the sunlight. You can see the sunlight on the trees, but this canyon is so deep, so chiseled out by the water that we're still in darkness at about noon. But that's what makes these waterfalls so impressive, is just how steep this canyon drops, how quickly it loses elevation, and just the vast amount of water dripping into this area.
Well, we're back. Back at the cars finally. That was a phenomenal trip. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing that footage as much as we enjoyed filming it for you. And we're gonna catch you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed.